Hi, my name is Nagendra. I'm gonna explain my Python programming Coprime. Coprime between two numbers if it's a prime or not, if it's a coprime or not. I'm gonna enter a number. I'm gonna run and enter a number right now. Enter a number to A. We need to put a values to A. We need to put the values for B. It comes as a true, and because the 2 and 3 are a prime and it will be a coprime, there is no any other prime number between 2 and 3, so it's giving output as in true. And then there is another thing, there is a user convenient. If you want to exit the output page, we put an input to get that, like entering a e can exit the way, or if you press the enter it goes to next line. To put a value to a, I'll put a 3 and I'll put a 7 to b. It gives us a false because the 3 and 7 are prime numbers, but in between that there is another prime number 5, so it can't be a co-prime, so it will be giving us a false as an answer. And I'm gonna answer the question to the co-prime. How efficient co-prime A and B? How did you ensure it was not making any needless computations? The co-prime A and B function is efficient because it calculates the greatest common divisor of A and B using the algorithm. The algorithm ensures that the greatest common divisor is computed in an efficient manner without unnecessary calculations. It it computes the remainder of division until remainder becomes 0 and the greatest common divisor is found. This approach minimizes the needless computations. And I'm going to also answer the second question for the coprime. Assumptions does your code make? What assumption does your code make? How easy it for the user to crash your code? The code assumes that user will enter valid integers, values that are prompted for the input. If the user enters non-integer or invalid input, the code handles it by catching a value error. The promoting the user to enter a valid integers, this makes relatively against the crashes due to input error. And additional input validation could be added to even for greatest robustness.